LIMBRA. Who are we, and what do we do? We all know that young people represent the future. The future of knowledge, the future of innovation, the future of the planet. Young people know how to use the latest technologies. But do young people know what they will build ours and their future? Do they know what is behind all the technologies they use on a daily basis? Do they know what raw materials are in their country? Do they know the path of raw materials, from extraction to the final technology? Do they want to be educated and employed in the field of raw materials? Young people know how to use the latest technologies. Know how to communicate online. Want to be educated and want to be employed. But do they want to be educated and employed in the field of raw materials? However, not all of us know that the past, present and future of everything is about raw materials. Do young people know, or want to know, all this? Do young people want to be part of this process? LIMBRA is looking for answers and solutions. The key words of this project are brain gain, SMEs, training, mentoring, competences, Y and Z generation, and raw materials. Our motto is be stay-at-home entrepreneur. Here we note that under the term of raw materials sector, we mean not only the group of companies that take part in the discovery, development and processing of raw materials, but the academic sector, research centers and other non-profit organizations linking directly or indirectly, i.e. offering services, educating the workforce of the future, to these companies, as well. It covers the entire value chain of raw materials, so exploration, extraction, processing, refining, reuse, recycling and substitution. The overall objective of LIMBRA is to limit the brain drain in the raw materials sector, and to enhance the entrepreneurial activity in the Visegrad countries. It targets the currently untapped entrepreneurial potential, so those young undergraduates, postgraduates, in BA and MA courses which are related directly or indirectly to the raw materials sector, and career starters, who some of them probably would consider to go and to work abroad. The visualization of the project is closely connected with the market report project, where the V4 countries are analyzed. One of the outputs of the project is the selection of the industry that has the greatest potential for growth and for interest of young people in a given V4 country, and at the same time is related to the issue of local raw materials. The choice of sector was preceded by a thorough analysis of the raw materials market and related economic indicators, such as GDP and unemployment. The analysis of the mining sector in each V4 country takes into account the development of the company market, and the supply-demand analysis of minerals over time. In the Czech Republic, such a sector is mining. In Hungary, waste management. Poland has the greatest potential in the ICT sector, and Slovakia in the construction industry. We wondered if there was a difference between how students see the potential of selected industries and how employers see it. So what did the students want? Based on a questionnaire survey in the V4 countries, LIMBRA ranked the most frequent answers of students as follows. Only 8% of students are interested in doing business in the industry. And why? Lack of funding was the most common reason. Students were very often afraid of the risks associated with doing business in this sector. A major shortcoming of the V4 countries is demanding administration. Students are also concerned that doing business in a selected sector would disrupt their family lives. High taxes, complicated legislation and weak state support were also frequent answers. However, students are also aware of the lack of knowledge in the field. And this is exactly the problem that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. Of course, together with the elimination of bureaucracy and corruption. So, these are the main issues that discourage students from doing business in the V4 countries' selected industries. And how do entrepreneurs in these industries see it? The most common problems that entrepreneurs talk about are strict legislation and administrative complexity of business, narrow market, lack of input capital, insufficient legal protection of entrepreneurs, and frequent change of state regulatory measures. As part of the LIMBRA project, entrepreneurs also describe to us what they expect from university graduates who would like to work for them. In the first place was the ability and competence to write projects within the grant schemes. Active English is a matter of course, analytical and logical thinking is very important in these branches. Teamwork and loyalty to the employer are important personality traits that graduates should have according to entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs welcome proactive, reliable and welcoming young people with positive thinking. Responsibility and an active approach to work are often a condition. The LIMBRA project approaches these issues comprehensively and offers trainings, seminars, excursions, conferences, and other activities aimed at developing these skills to students and graduates. All activities and outputs can be found on our website www.limbra-project.eu. Join us and become a stay-at-home entrepreneur.